Captain Naveen Nagappa, who pursued his childhood dream by joining the Indian Army. He courageously volunteered to participate in the Kargil war. At times, he endured more than 60 hours without food or water in the killing cold. And during the war, he took an initiative to attack on a bunker occupied by the enemy, of course. This caused him to become severely injured by a grenade that, in fact, injured both of his legs. Since then, he suffers from partial paralysis in the left leg and a shortening of his right leg. After 21 months of hospitalization and 8 surgeries, he was declared medically unfit to serve in the army. For his bravery shown during the Kargil war, Naveen Nagappa was awarded the Sena Medal. Today, he joins us live. Naveen Nagappa, Captain Naveen Nagappa, appreciate you speaking with us. I hope आप मेरी आवाज़ सुन पा रहे हैं.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Captain Nagappa, I appreciate you joining us. You're a hero. You're an inspiration for all of us. And thank you for securing us. Thank you for safeguarding the lives of billions of Indians, who owe a big gratitude to you. Today's Kargil. What do you remember of that fateful day when you were injured? Take our viewers through the journey that you endured yourself. And we are happy that, you may have been injured, which was unfortunate, but you're alive and you're well to talk about your glories and your heroics.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me on this platform. What better occasion than 25 years of Kargil war? I hope I'm audible.
Loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear.
Perfect. Firstly, to put things straight away in perspective, I don't consider myself Kargil war hero. A soldier, in case of an emergency, in case of the enemy is at your doorsteps, the first thing the soldier is supposed to do is fight the battle. And that's what I did. It's been the country, the citizens have been magnanimous enough by calling me Kargil war hero. Otherwise, I consider myself a soldier who has just done his job. Having said that, to put the audience in to know about my background, suffice to say that people call me unfortunate. Unfortunate because of the reason that I trained for a span of 1 year in the Indian Military Academy, 1 year training, joined the unit called 13th Battalion Jammu and Kashmir Rifles in January 1999. I get hurt by an enemy grenade on 7th of July. That means in a span of 6 months, 7 days, I get injured. And then the hospitalization period was about 21 months, underwent 8 major surgeries. Subsequently, I was medically discharged from the Defense Forces. So if you consider my whole tenure as an army officer in the Defense Forces, 1 year of training, 6 months of active service, 21 months of hospitalization, and then I was out of the Defense Forces. So that's why people call me unfortunate, but rather let me put everything in perspective. I consider myself the most fortunate person. Firstly, because I wanted to don the uniform. I wanted to join the Defense Forces. God has been very kind. God has been magnanimous that I got this opportunity. That I was selected in the very first attempt. And then within a span of 6 months, remember 1971 was the last battle which was fought before the Kargil war. So I joined at a time when 6 months later the Kargil war happens. It's not that we are warmongers. It's not that we look forward to the war. It's not that we like killing people. But if the war is thrust upon us, might as well give the enemy a befitting reply. That's what we did. And in the bargain, I got injured by an enemy grenade. And there was. You want me to narrate how I got injured?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Please.
Okay. I'll straight away come to 13th Battalion Jammu and Kashmir Rifles, as I told. It's in the history of independent India. If there is any one unit which has won 2 Paramveer Chakras in a single battle. That is my unit, 13th Battalion, Jammu and Kashmir. I was very proud that I represent that unit. Batra uncle की बात अब आपने अभी सुनी. Captain Vikram Batra was one legend who was from 13th Battalion, Jammu and Kashmir Rebels. Then Rifleman Sanjay Kumar was another legend. These were the two people who were awarded 2 Paramveer Chakras, and I'm mighty glad that I got an opportunity to fight alongside these two brave hearts on a feature called 4875. Now, coming to 4875, 13th Battalion Jammu and Kashmir Rifles launched 2 attacks. The attack on point 5140, the first attack was on point 5140. When we call point 5140, for the benefit of audience, I would like to say, when we talk about 5140, that effectively means it is 5,140 meters above sea level. Now, if I don't explain what is the atmosphere, what is the kind of rarefied atmosphere out there, it's just a number or it's just a hill or a hillock for the audience. Just like to dwell upon 5140. When we say 5140, 5,140 meters above sea level, approximately 16 to 17,000 feet. You can well imagine the kind of atmosphere there. It's a rarefied atmosphere. The oxygen content, we all are sitting comfortably in our rooms. AC is on, AC is not on, but comfortable. The amount of oxygen content which gets into our body when we inhale, and compared to vis-a-vis what is there on point 5140 at 17,000 feet is less than 50%. So oxygen content being low, that not every 10 steps you take, you'll have to rest because the body is not getting sufficient amount of oxygen. The gradient is very steep, winds blowing at terrific speeds, and sub-zero temperatures always. And on top of that, if you are carrying around 25 to 30 kgs of arms, ammunitions, and whatnot, you can well imagine the kind of the fighting a battle was one part, but reaching up to the enemy was another battle in itself. So first attack was on point 5140, led by Captain Vikram Batra and Captain Sanjeev Singh Jambal. What a fantastic attack they carried out. This was we all know the battle was won within a span of 48 hours, and then the famous quote by Captain Vikram Batra where he said, "Ye dil mange more." And we all are aware this was just not a slogan. After winning point 5140 on a radio signal, he had given the success signal, "Ye dil mange more." And it was, as I told, it was just not a slogan for Captain Vikram Batra. The kind of personality he was. We all have.
What are your memories?
On YouTube.
What are your memories of Captain Batra?
Oh, I met him in the first time when I joined the battalion. That is January 1999. I joined. I joined in a place called Sopur. The unit was located in a place called Sopur, which is around 60 odd kilometers from Srinagar. We were into counter-insurgency operations. We were not on line of control. And that is the time, although I had met him in the academy, but face-to-face, personal interaction, Indian Military Academy, we had trained together. We were in the same battalion. I was in Maniksha Battalion, Zuzila Company. He was in the same battalion. So we had a couple of interactions. But the first personal interaction was January 99 when I joined 13th Battalion Jammu and Kashmir Rifles in Sopur. That is the first time I came across this officer. And to be fair, we had another officer called Major Ajay Singh Jasrotia, and these two officers, and I'm not talking just because we lost these two officers, but what fantastic set of officers 13th Battalion Jammu and Kashmir Rifles had. One was Major Ajay Singh Jasrotia, and the next was Captain Vikram Batra. The first time I came across Captain Vikram Batra, I felt he was. Let me tell you, he was a very jovial person when we are off duty, and once we are going to launch an attack or there's some intelligence, we are going to lay an ambush, he meant business, and he was a terror for amongst us also, for among own officers, among juniors, among his men, among his soldiers. He was a terror when it comes to the job, when it comes to the work. And off office hours, off work, when we have just got together, having fun, he was the most jovial person around. Fantastic personality. He held my hand, and he was the one, all the set of officers, what kind of officers we had. Captain Vikram Batra was there, Major Rajay Singh Jasotia, Captain Jambal was there, our RMO, our medical officer, Rajesh Yadav was there, Joe sir, Lieutenant Colonel YK Joshi, who rose up to the rank of Army Commander, Lieutenant General. He was there, Major Gurpreet Singh, Major Bhaskar, fantastic set of officers. I strongly believe 13 Jackrif achieved whatever little bit it achieved because of the finest set of officers we had. It's not that just the officers contributed, even the men contributed, but these officers, set of officers led from the front. That is why we could achieve whatever we did achieve.
Right.
Yeah, that was my first impression. The first time I came.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.